Okay, we back. Music cut out. I don't know why, but whatever. Yeah. So finally, I was supposed to do this like 2 days ago, and I had so much going on that I didn't get a chance. So we're finally gonna get into it. I'm going to start with the Genesis version. Then we're gonna go into Sega CD, which technically is the same because the Sega CD version is kind of like a re-release with added levels, which are driving stages in between each platforming level. But instead of doing that, because I want to actually be able to play some of the driving levels, we're going to play them separately. That way I can play through the driving levels only for the second game. Because for those who don't know, this game absolutely sucks. I have a history with this game because when I was a kid I played the Super Nintendo version, which everybody knows is a classic beat 'em up game, and I asked for, I think it was either for Christmas or my birthday, but I think it was Christmas. I asked for Batman Returns, and I got it for Sega, and it's a completely different game. So yeah, let's just start with the worst and we'll move to the best. I'm excited though, even though I hate this game. I feel like this game has good aspects. The music is horrible. I don't remember how to even play this right now. Cast batarangs, punch, jump. God, this game is so bad. You can tell by looking at this game how bad it is. Like, this is one of those games that's like, it's very obvious that this game is not great. I gotta remember that those do that. They don't like stop either. Like if you're on it, it's just like the worst thing. How do I do the up C? Okay, well, could definitely be worse. I think I might be a little bit hard on the music on this game. It's not actually that bad, but I mean, compared to the other games, it's pretty bad. And like you can tell just by how like horribly this game plays. I feel like it's so annoying to play. I'm probably gonna like have to retry this like multiple times. I gave myself the maximum amount of lives, just FYI, because I know very well how bad this game can be. I don't know if there's a way to glide. I feel like there is, and I'm stupid and don't remember, but maybe. Jesus Christ. I'm already like having childhood trauma thinking about this game right now because I remember how bad it was. Can I? No. That would make too much sense. The pain of my childhood playing this game, like I can't begin to explain how much I hated this game when I was a kid. I was so angry. I remember I used to get to like, I don't know if it's the second or third stage. There's like a boss where you're fighting like these statues that are in the movie. It's not a great stage. And yeah, I don't know. I remember when I was a kid, it took me forever to get past the first boss of this game, which is Catwoman, at the end of this level. Like, this game is just very much not good. And they knew that, too, because when they did the Sega CD, like, re-release of the game with the extra driving levels, the driving levels are outstanding in that game. And they give you the option to turn off this part of the game so you don't have to play this and you can just play the driving stages. So I've always seen that as, like, kind of an admission that they knew that they had a bad game, that they were improving, like, which is pretty sad. Your hitbox is massive in this game. There's just so many things going on in this game, and the colors are so drab, which I don't mind to a certain degree, because like Batman movies, especially Batman Returns, is super gothic. What is it A? Can I can't throw, oh, that's how you glide. Okay, it's A. But I can't throw things while I'm in the air. That's really fucking stupid, but sure. Like, see how much stuff is going on here? It's like, it does let you start where you left off. I'll give it that. But like, it doesn't help you very much, I tell ya. Okay, so here we go. We're probably gonna play this a couple times before I quit. Like, I'm not gonna go off and immediately quit the game, like out of nowhere. can't hit her while she's doing flips, so you have to hit her while she's stopped. Bro. I feel like you can probably just... You could probably just, like, hit her and then jump back up. I feel like there's something like that is what I was doing before, but you gotta use this stupid-ass fucking grappling hook. Is so annoying. Oh, I'm already not enjoying myself. It wouldn't be a Conker stream if I didn't play at least one bad game. Oh my god, this is so brutal. I hate this. The fact that she gets so close to you is, like, actually brutal. Like, do I just suck, or is this, like, actually as stupidly dumb difficult as I think it is? I'm so close to doing it, too. I'm probably just terrible, to be fair. Knowing myself. You could probably kind of force this, though, if you just keep wailing on her. Which I feel like is probably how I did it as a kid. I remember playing this game as a kid so much, because, like, you know, I loved Batman as a kid. Like, I used to have these Batman pajamas I used to wear everywhere, and, like, I was obsessed with Batman. He was, like, one of my favorite superheroes, and then, like, having, like, these Batman games that were so bad when I was a kid was, like, the most disappointing shit ever, because, I don't know, man, it was just one of those things. And the first Batman game for Sega Genesis is actually an extremely good game, believe it or not. Like, she's not, I can't do anything, because she just flips back and forth. And if you try to avoid her attack, she runs towards you, or she does the flip, which hurts you. So it's like, you can't win. See? Like, I can't hit her while she's like that, and then she just flips back and forth and does constant damage. And now I don't have any batarangs anymore. Like, I'm actually getting my ass handed to me. Do I have, like, other weapons? I do, right? I'm sure there's some freaking expert of this game that, like, would know exactly how to beat this. Oh, that's not bad, though. That does a lot of damage to her. That's, like, kind of worth it, actually. Noted. Anyway. Oh, okay. I remember this level. I do remember things being in certain areas. I have played this game since I was a kid, by the way. It's just not very much. This is one of those games that I've tried to avoid over the years, because I have such bad memories of it. Can I not grapple onto things? I guess not. And the thing about it is, with this game, I feel like, is that, like, graphically, it's not the best, but, like, it's not terrible? I don't know. I feel like it could have been good, you know? It could have been, like, a standout title. It didn't even have to be like the Super Nintendo one. It could have been its own thing and been good, but I mean, there's good examples of games that are on both systems that are completely different, but both have positives, you know? Like Aladdin or something. Like, Aladdin for Super Nintendo is a good game, and Aladdin for Genesis is a good game. Fuck these clown dudes. I always have the parallels of this game, between this game and the other one, being that, like, the level on the Super Nintendo version where you go to, you're going through, like, a building and it's, like, all on fire and stuff. With, like, the big, stilt dudes. Like, I could never figure that out when I was a kid for the longest while, that you had to, like, hit that because it blocks the pipe. Otherwise, there's, like, a vent air pushing you and you can't go down the hole. It's so stupid. Just saying. So very stupid. Oh, right. I forgot about this. This sucks. Okay, is there just, like, nowhere to grapple onto? Or am I, like... Okay, well, I made it. I feel like this is one of those games from when I was a kid that like I don't know what the word is, but like it's just one of those games that I like tried to block out of my memory for so long until I rebought it. Yeah, the second boss is these guys. I remember I used to get stuck on this. I think I might have gotten through it before, but probably not very often. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to be punching the gears, or... Oh, no, I just go up here. Okay. Apparently these things are, like, the greatest fucking thing known to man, so I should be using these. There we go. Yeah, I remember this level, so I did get past that before. It's just, like I said, I don't remember a lot. Like, I feel like this game has a lot more in common with the first movie than it does the second movie. I don't know if that's just me, but like the whole church thing is like that's a first movie thing where they have the ending in like the giant cathedral. You know? And like I said, it's not the worst looking game ever, but it's got like the purple Batman syndrome, which was like a thing. Like, why was that a thing for so long? Because this isn't a Sunsoft game either, so... There we go. Oh. How do I... Can I do it here? No. How am I supposed to stay up there then? Oh, okay, there we go. Like I said, this might take me a couple tries, because I added myself, like, the full amount of lives you can have, which is 7, and we're already down to 1. But on my second try, I'll probably do a little bit better, especially now that I know I should be using those weapons for specific enemies, especially the bosses. It seem to be, like, they do a lot of damage to the bosses. I think it's just that it's God damn it. I think it's just one of those things that, like, comparatively, this game versus, like, the Super Nintendo game is, like, night and day on which one is better, you know? Which is why there's currently a fan, there's currently fans porting, the Super Nintendo version to Genesis, and adding multiplayer even, which is pretty sick. Because that was one of those things about that game that I always felt like was missing, was the multiplayer. The grappling hook in this is pretty bad, but it's not as bad as Batman Forever. That's a whole nother Batman game that we can do sometime. That's one that I wouldn't say scarred me as bad as this game, because I feel like I enjoy playing that game more than I do this game, if that makes sense. Like, Batman Forever is not a perfect game. It's definitely not great. But it's not the worst thing ever. It's at least fun to play with a friend, I'll give it that. I wonder if you can get 1-ups anywhere, because I feel like having a 1-up right now would be huge. God, these controls are not ideal. What the fuck hit me? Oh, spikes. They're hidden. I see. How dare I not notice? These guys are really hard to avoid. Oh, piss off. Am I gonna fall down there? Do I go up here? Yes. Lots of them trying to trick me. I remember this. I remember this vividly. Oh my god, I forgot all about this. But I remember it. I don't know how to explain how bad the controls are. So like you have to press up first and then C again. So it's like not the most intuitive thing, and if you're trying to do it like quickly without like, you know, rushing, it's mildly brutal. I'm assuming we're just trying to go up high. Does that life respawn, I wonder? Probably not. That couldn't be that lucky, hey? No, I didn't think so. That would just make sense. They would never. I remembered him showing up, and I was like, I gotta get up there. No, you freaking assholes. Oh my god, bro. Who designed this? Okay. Am I supposed to... Okay. If we didn't find that extra life, we would have been game over already. Oh god. Throw it. Throw it. I can't... You can't throw your batarangs while you're jumping. Like, is that not the stupidest thing ever? Am I crazy for thinking that? Where does it start me from? What's the point of having continues if it doesn't start you from the... Am I crazy? Oh, Lord. Why do I do this to myself? Play Batman Returns, I said. It'll be fun, I said. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and assume that I should probably be, like, actually looking around for items. Batman, it'd be great if you'd grab on to things when I try to... Okay, up. Can I not just... Are you kidding me, bro? Are you actually shitting me? Oh my. I should have just did that in the first place. Okay, it's okay. We'll be fine. We'll get through it. Can I jump down from... Like, I would have never thought that I could climb that. Like, because that looks like a part of the background, does it not? Am I stupid for thinking that? I was gonna say, there gotta be, like, health or something, or, like, a life around, right? I think a key thing to this game right now for me would probably be exploration and trying to figure out, like, where things are. Especially, like, useful items, because I feel like having the items for the bosses is one thing, and then also, I'm just gonna... Oh, you freaking piece of shit. Like, I don't know where there's gonna be... Oh, whatever. So we got 5 of those. That's pretty huge. It's not so bad once you get used to that glide. Am I supposed to go over that way, or am I... I'm probably just going... This is up here, right? This is where she's 2. Okay, so A right away. Easy. Okay. We're already doing better, but not much, because I lost so many lives on that beginning part with that jump, but that's on me. It's not a game issue. It's just me being shit. Oh god, fuck these dudes, dude. Oh, you would. Doesn't seem like there's like any kind of pickups on this side. It's more when you get to the bottom of these hallways, there's a pickup usually. Could be wrong, but I'm not looking like I'm gonna have much life by the time I get to the end of this. Bro, I hate you, bro. Come on. So this part here is always what gets me. The freaking... I guess you could just... I didn't know that you could just glide to that. That's actually kind of huge. If I had known that when I was a kid, that would have been very useful. I thought it was only going to go off twice. Oh my lord, please perish. Thank you. God, this game is so bad. I do feel like the Sega CD version, though, like when you do play it with the other levels in between, it does space out the shitness of the game. It spaces out the shit, you know? You don't want to have 100% shit all the time. You just want to have the minimum amount. Oh my god, Batman, jump, please. Why did they never threw barely any gears last time, and now they're throwing them like crazy? I'm never gonna get up there in time. Bro. This boss is so bullshit. Who designed this? Like, what? This is a Sega game, right? Like, so this was like in-house studio. So like, there's no reason why this game should be as bad as it is. It seems like if you punch like really fast, though, you can kind of stun lock them to a certain degree. So maybe that's the move here. It'd be nice if like I didn't get knocked around every time you get hit, though. Like you get knocked back. It's so annoying. Castlevania syndrome. Especially seeing as how it knocks you off of the platform and you gotta jump all the way back up again every time. Like, that's so stupid. Not a fan of that. Oh my god, bro. Like, there's so many things going on. How did I do this the first time? How? Obviously, I had those batarangs, but they weren't throwing the gears every 5 milliseconds either, I feel like. Did the batarangs do more damage, or am I just, like, making it up? I know the other ones do, like the remote control ones, but, like, legitimately, I don't know if these ones do. We were doing so much better, and now I'm, like, now I'm getting my ass handed to me. God, this game is, like, impossible. I don't understand the continues. They give you continues, but it starts you from the beginning of the game again? So, like, what's the point of the fucking continue? Like, am I crazy? Am I taking crazy pills? I don't know how you're supposed to avoid that. I genuinely... Oh, I guess you just kind of wait. Fair enough. Screw this guy. I'm outie. Dude, where the... God, you just come from off screen like there's nothing else going on. See, I'm pretty sure there's a lower spot here. Bro, please just fucking die. This is one of those games that if I seen the speed run for it, I'd just be sad and depressed about myself. Like, why? Why did I look that up? Okay, well, we're getting somewhere here. Bro, piss off, will ya? I was gonna say there was something there, right? Okay. Maybe I shouldn't use it. I don't know. I'm gonna use it anyway. Screw it. Why do I care? I got through that. With 7 lives. Okay, at least it refills your life. I'll give it that. Is there anything like behind this, I wonder? You think? No? Couldn't be that lucky, hey? They take 2 hits, which is like... And they have... The enemies have invincibility frames. Which is horseshit. Genuinely, what part of the movie is this from? I'm pretty sure this didn't happen in the movie. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering Batman Returns. One of my favorite Batman movies. See, the thing is that you can use the batarangs here too, but like, why would you? Because they're gonna be, they're just gonna go forward, and everything is on an angle. Oh my god, now there's this dude coming from behind over here. Just go. Okay, so we can glide to that, apparently. Sometimes, but not other times. This is so bad. Genuinely. No lives, but there's a lot of, oh yeah, that's only fair, isn't it? Am I crazy? Whatever. It's not that important. Sometimes I can hit them and kill them without them doing any damage, and other times I cannot at all. I don't get it. Get it? I do not. Okay. Trying to figure out like how long I'm gonna play each of these games for. I'm thinking maybe 45 minutes, so like another 15 minutes. I didn't even press that, but sure. Oh my god, bro. Okay. Hang on. Like, sometimes I can, like, spam that, and it'll do a lot of damage, and other times I feel like it doesn't. Oh, come on, I beat it right as it... Are you serious? Bruh. This game is the bane of my existence. This is such a bad game. And, like I said, it sucked, and now there's no music for some reason. Like, see, sometimes they do, like, they go crazy with the gears, and other times they don't do them at all. I don't know if it, like, has to do with where I'm standing, or... Like, can I go over here and just do this? Without getting hit by that, I wonder? If I move back far enough? No. That would make sense. Where'd the music go? This game is so broken. It's so bad. It's actually so bad. It's so terrible. I can't even stay up here because they're just throwing the gears every 2 seconds now. Oh my god, bro. I hate this. I hate this game. Genuinely, I despise this game. See, now I gotta go over there, and there's no way. Oh, this game should be called Batman Sucks. Like, what does this do? Does this do something? Oh. I mean, how much damage is that doing? I don't know. Will I ever know? Probably not. Oh my god, like, I can't even get up there, like... This is what I'm saying. When I was a kid, I used to get stuck on this boss so many times. That's why I was genuinely surprised that the first playthrough that we did, I actually did it first try. Because, like, I've never done that on the first try. Like, ever. Oh my god, what did I even get hit by then? He wasn't even attacking. Bruh. Like, there's no way to hit them otherwise, right? Like, you have to go up on top. Am I crazy? is actually crazy. Maybe you're better off, like, just collecting the crap out of items and then trying to do whatever. And, like, I realize that I can dodge the gears by standing here, but then the flame things, that doesn't work. There's, like, really nowhere you can be besides down here. And you can tell when they're gonna do the gear thing because they pull on the lever or whatever. Right? I'm genuinely trying to not get hit here. But, like, it's so unpredictable. I know they give you that tell, but it's, like, at the same time, I don't know, man. This game is so frustrating. And then I'm trying to press up, and then it automatically does up and C is the thing. I don't have any weapons either now. Like, you don't get your weapons replenished if you die, so you're kind of just on your own. So I'm kind of screwed at this point, as far as I can see. Like, you can imagine, though, like, this is frustrating for me now as an adult, and as a kid, man, I used to get so mad with this game. This was definitely a rage game for me, 100%. 100%. Not even a question. Okay, so we're gonna go through the level. I'm gonna try and collect as many of these items as we can. We especially need these because these are really good. And how do they start you off with? 2? I'm wondering if the bats, if we use that on Catwoman, I wonder if they would be good. Like, probably, right? He does do that to her in the movie. I don't know why I'm trying to compare this to the movie, because that's probably, like, one of the worst things I could possibly be doing, but whatever. Oh my god. These enemies that come out of freaking nowhere, bro. Like, I know they're up top, but, like, they spawn in sometimes when you're not even loading that screen. It's like, it's so brutal. I do more complaining about this game than I do about, like, most games, to be honest. Bro, can you piss off, please? Thank you. Is there anything up here worth going up here for besides the gargoyle that follows you around the whole screen? Jesus Christ. Why does this game exist? Legitimate question. Oh my god, fuck you guys. I don't know why I'm shocked. Like, I knew this game was gonna be like this tonight. This shouldn't be like a new thing for me. This shouldn't be like a phenomena. I knew this game was bad. It's that determination in me, you know? Okay, so let's try that. I'm curious, because this didn't do much to the statue, so I'm curious as if this is gonna... like, you know... It's not bad, but I don't know if I'd go out on a limb and have it be the be-all, end-all weapon for her, but... It did save us on those boomerangs, so... I'll give it that. We'll give it that. Let's just pick this. And we can also get a few other, like, what is that? Like, I wish there was, like, a description or something. Probably in the manual, hey. Which I could look at if I cared. If I cared enough. Which I don't. This was literally the only other Christmas game that I could think of to play. And Duke Nukem, which I'm not sure if I'm going to get a chance to play just because of my schedule being all messed up. I was planning to play Duke Nukem Nuclear Winter, but it's not looking likely at this point. Unless I do it like after Christmas, maybe. Or I could just save it for next year. To be fair. How many of those do we have now? 4. We have 4 of those. We have 2 of those. 3 of those, and 40 of these. These are, from what I can tell, the the regular batarangs are just the same attack power as your fist. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Okay. Now how am I gonna do this perfectly here? Like, I want to get these items, but like at the same time, it feels like such a waste to even bother. Oh, that was somehow really good. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did. Okay. What do we have? 8 lives now? That was an extra life, right? Which I'm probably gonna, I might lose one here because these freaking clowns are brutal. Does it replenish our life when we go into the boss fight, or does it just stick me with the 3 health? I don't even remember. I never noticed. Now my question is, do I try and do it without these first playthrough and then change it to something else after? We'll change it when we get in if we see. It should refill our life, right? Okay, so it did. Fuck these dudes. Okay, so that's that one. We do have bats, which did do more damage, just not a lot more. Oh my god, I'm getting stuck. I'm getting stun locked. I don't like it. Bro, come on, dude. I used all my batarangs. Are you serious? It wouldn't be so bad if, like, when you died and respawned, it gave you back all the stuff that you used in that attempt, but it doesn't do that. It literally screws you. And, like, jumping back down and around every single time is not an ideal move. Oh my god, he's just going all out on the fireballs, hey. This is so frustrating. He's doing it twice. Oh my god, I did it! Bro, this game is... Fuck. I can't. I don't know if I have the patience for this. I might have to play another one. And then if you lose a certain amount of times, the game just stops working. Apparently. Just pointing that out. Oh my god, like you can't like jump, like look at how many things there are, like, can I, okay, I can do that, okay. Well, that's something, but it doesn't help me now because I have no batarangs left, but in another playthrough it would help me. Like, I can't avoid both in the same spot, so it makes it really hard to try to choose between, you know? And I hate that the music goes when you try to attempt it again. It's like, why? Did nobody playtest this shit, like, at all? Like, they couldn't have, right? Like, God, this game is so fucking bad. That being said, it's not one of the worst games I've ever played. It's playable. It's a playable game. It's just, it's a very frustrating game. I think, like, my friend for Christmas, we have, like, this tradition of getting each other bad games. And this Christmas, he got me American Gladiators for Sega Genesis. You want to talk about a bad game? That is a bad game. That is, like, a definition horrible game. I wish there was somewhere I could stand when I'm on them like that, where I could, like, avoid at least the gear attack. Like, the flame one I get. But the gear attack is, like... Like, you can stand here, but then if I stand there, I get hit by the fireball. And I can't... There's barely any notice between... like the tell of him shooting it. I feel like maybe I'm just bad at this. I probably am just terrible, I'm sure. Like, see, like if I seen that tell that he's about to pull the lever and he's about to do the gear thing, like, don't get me wrong, I see that I could dodge it, but like it doesn't really give you much time to dodge it, if that makes any sense. Because, like, by the time I get back up, like, I'm dead. Because there's so many things going on. There's the fireballs flying at you. There's the gears that are bouncing around everywhere. And there's very specific spots where you can dodge them. And, that, like, I don't know. And if you get hit while you're up there, you get knocked all the way to the bottom and you gotta climb up again. then sometimes he'll do the gear and fireball, and sometimes he'll do both. And it's like, finally! Jesus, Murphy. Like, actually fuck that boss. Also, the game broke it. Yet again. Thank God the music's back. I'll give it that. Now I'm here with 2 lives, which is, I think, 1 life better than we did last time, surprisingly. I don't know how that happened, but somehow. Oh, for fuck's sake. Your hitbox is fucking gigantic in this game. It's so funny, like, I literally have, like, vivid memories of, like, sitting in front of the TV. Like, we had this big, I don't know what size TV it was, but it was fairly big in our living room. And I remember sitting directly in front of the TV playing in front of the TV playing this game, and just being so, like, so frustrated when I was a kid. I remember being so frustrated. Because, like, you know, like, I didn't get a lot when I was a kid. Like, I was spoiled, but a lot of the stuff that I had when I was a kid was thrifted because we didn't have a lot of money. And the new stuff that I did get was like super rare. So like if I got like a game for Christmas and it was like a new game, or even if it was secondhand, it was still more expensive than something maybe I would usually get. And getting like this game for Christmas was so disappointing. Because, like, in my kid head, like, you don't know anything about game developers or anything like that. You expect you're getting Batman Returns, you're going to get the same game that your friend has on his Super Nintendo, but that was not, unfortunately, the case. I got this horrible mess of a shit game. So bad. If only I had a Sega CD when I was a kid, I would have actually had a good chance at a good Batman game when I was a kid. To be fair, I did get a Super Nintendo later on when I was a little bit older, and obviously that game, I've never sold the cartridge to that because that was one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. That's one of the games that keeps me from selling my Super Nintendo, honestly. Okay, so we got lots of batarangs, so at least we're getting some stuff here. We will get a chance at an extra life coming up soon. It's so hard to avoid these dudes because like they jump like right on top of you, and then not only that, but they are just brutal. I once again will say though, not a bad game. Not like the worst game ever, but it's like it has redeeming factors. Like the graphics are good, the music is serviceable, but like overall, this game is just it's not fun, you know? If that makes sense, which is, you know, one of those things you kind of want a game to be. Like, what if I go over here? Is there anything over here that I can... I'm curious if there's any more 1-ups, because that would be super... Oh, God, I hate it when that happens, bro. You fucking piece of shit. Okay. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I didn't know I had to kill him. So much for my extra life. So you can only land on these a certain amount of times and they fall off, I think, so. Is there any lives up here at all? I feel like these... Or not. I was like, I feel like these brick walls that are in the foreground would be like a little hint to something, but I guess not. Apparently I've fallen down. I have to restart? Are you serious? Bro, come on, dude. There can't have been anybody doing, like, any kind of, like, testing on this, because, like, this game is so... I don't know. Like I said, not bad, just, like, there's so many things about it that are just so broken that it's, like, it's kind of mind-boggling, honestly. So I don't have, like, anything I can use against this guy, right? Yes, I do. I have this. And we have the bats. I don't know if that's gonna help me, but I'll actually they have to be on him. Oh God. See, you can't throw your batarangs. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I don't know if I can do this, guys. What is the point of a continue if it starts you over from the beginning of the game? Am I just like pressing the wrong button or something? I need to get Batman 1 for Sega Genesis, man. That's one of those games I don't own, surprisingly, because it's one of my favorite Sega Genesis games. It's a very rare game, though. I haven't seen it anywhere in person, and I have seen it on eBay and stuff, but it's pretty pricey. I think the last time I seen it was like over $100 with shipping and everything. I was like, I know he's gonna show up, so I was waiting for it. You know, it's funny. Like I said, my best friend came over this weekend, and we were trying to find like Christmas games to play. Cause we usually, if there's like a holiday, we'll try to play games surrounding the holiday. And I was like, well, we got like a couple options. I was like, we could play this, we could play Home Alone. And he's like, okay, we're definitely playing Home Alone because like nobody wants to play this game. It's so bad. Like it's like not, like I said, like not. I feel like I'm contradicting myself. It's not the worst game ever. It is a bad game, I guess, but it's not like there's definitely way worse games than this. This game is just so stupidly designed. I don't know if bad is the word for it. It's more like it's poorly designed. I don't know. I'm beating a dead horse with this conversation though, so I'll shut up now. I do think this is probably one of my worst rated Genesis games though. I don't know if it's worse than Tailspin. It's definitely not worse than. It would have to be pretty fucking bad to be worse than Tailspin, if I'm being honest. That's or American Gladiators. Both of those games are pretty fucking bad. I'm screwed. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to beat her, right? She's gonna obliterate me first try. Maybe I should just go up and die and get her on the next one. Something tells me I'm gonna be stuck on that next boss anyways. Okay. That is like a pretty good attack. I'll give it that. It's actually pretty good. It's like literally not. I was gonna say it's not hitting. Weird. Also, sometimes they home in on things, and other times they don't. I don't know what causes that. Maybe it's a button I'm supposed to be pressing. Let me know in the comments. Okay, there was a game I did a little while ago. I streamed and I posted the YouTube video about it. Someone said, "You're so bad at this game." I'm like, yeah. I never claimed to be good at any of these. I just said that I enjoy playing retro games. Nobody said I was good at them, okay? If I do think I'm good at a game, I will say I think I'm good at a game, but it's not very many. Fuck you. I wish that worked every time, but sometimes it doesn't kill them. I don't get what. Also, why are there statue heads in like a random apartment building? Just saying, just putting that out there. Oh, I was trying to get that. I think I did know I could do this as a kid. I just forgot about it. It's a definite possibility. I'm going to see Sonic 3 movie tomorrow. I'm pretty pumped about that. I hear it's really good, like way better than the other two, which is... I mean, I like the other two. The second one was worse than the first one, in my opinion, but... I mean, hopefully it's good. I love me some Jim Carrey, anyway. And Jim Carrey is never bad, ever. Like, there's never a time where I've regretted seeing a Jim Carrey movie. Just throwing that out there. Okay, hang on. So my tactic last time was just to jump and spam punch. Oh, I thought I could jump over that. Could I not? Okay, if I time it better. How did I... Like, I pressed jump there. I swear to God I did. First try, baby. 5 lives into the next level. Okay, this is the last part I'm doing in this game, then we're gonna move on to Sega CD. Just FYI. Fuck these, like, elf-looking dudes. Like, who are they? I guess they're supposed to be part of the... What was the name of his, the Penguin's gang? Red Triangle? Is that what it's called? Don't remember. Haven't seen it in a while now. I basically do only watch this movie around Christmas, and some years I don't. Try not to wear it out, because I do like this movie. Why do I always forget that? What is wrong with me? What kind of church is this? Who designed this church? Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing good, Vert. Probably tired after the last few streams. I assume. Ow. Get out. I cannot wait to be done with this game and move on to the next one. This game is so bad. So unfun. Okay. Fuck that guy. I mean, at least they give you health. I'll give him that. I wish there was more 1-ups around, though. Bruh. It is very hard to avoid their attacks. Getting used to the grappling hook a little bit better than I was, though. I'll give myself that. It's somewhat of a bright side, if you want to say. How many? Okay, so we got 2 of those for Penguin. We got 3 of those. Those are kind of useless. 9. We got 45 of those, and we got 4 bat things. And we got to remember we can only use this stuff while we're standing still. We can't use it when we're jumping. I got to remember that because I'm an idiot. And I will absolutely forget. Okay, well, we'll keep this equipped because this is going to be the most useful thing to us. Fly immediately, grab that. I feel like sometimes these guys jump down here and then other times they don't. I don't know what the triggering thing is. I know obviously they spawn at the top, but like what triggers them to come down to specific spots? God, this game is... I can't complain. I volunteered myself for this. For the pain that this game is inflicting me. Okay, we got up here with almost full health. Before I do anything, I'm gonna check this because I'm curious. Like, there's really nothing here. Like, they put all this wall here. Like, you'd think that they'd put something useful, you know? What do I know? Nothing, that's what I know. Penguin fight. Time for some Danny DeVito action. I mean, I can say that I appreciate his sprite. I think it's a nice looking sprite. This game has some nice looking, the character designs are done well. That they actually do look like, the movie, in my opinion. I mean, that's working, but I don't have a lot of these attacks is the problem. I mean, I guess this. Not to mention he does way more damage to us than we do to him. Does make him fly away though. That's super useful. Assuming he doesn't knock me off the edge here. Come down that side. There you go. Got him. Woo! This is the first time I beat Act 1 in like 20 years. Or more. Probably more, actually. Probably like more like 30 years. And I'm wasting my drink all over myself. Hang on a second. It's the worst because it's just like sticky. I am not having fun. I mean, I'm amused. I'll give it that. It's not boring. It's just super frustrating. See, this level has more in common with the Super Nintendo game with these guys. If I had seen this level first when I was a kid, I feel like I would have been more impressed with the game overall. Maybe I'm crazy, but the lack of parallax scrolling on this level is shocking, though. Like, that alleyway, at least I think that's what that's supposed to be, would be so much nicer if there was parallax scrolling there. But there's not. So is this level just all this? I don't remember it all. I haven't been this far in the game in so long. To be 100% honest, like, literally, I have not picked up this game in so long because I just am not a fan of it at all. In fact, I like the Game Gear version of Batman Returns more than the Genesis version. And obviously, I like the Sega CD version as well, since that's one of my favorite Sega CD games. Okay. Who's... Oh, it's this guy again, right? Okay. Gotta... Can I throw? I can't throw things. You can aim things out. Like, how do I... Am I stupid? How do I get up? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I legitimately don't remember. Do you know, Willow? I didn't even realize you were gone. Like, because I can't get up there when he's there, so... I can't even get up there at all, like, period. What am I trying to do here? Or is it just those specific opening spots that I can get up? Maybe. No. No. Oh, it is those spots. Okay. This is the guy that he puts the bomb on in the movie, right? It just had to be very precise about where I'm standing. Okay, we could do this. I do wish I had more good attacks, but you know, whatever. It's fine, I guess. Just spam the attacks. Like, that's doing nothing to this guy. This is, like, not an easy game by any means. I'm trying to jump down, but it's not working. This is probably gonna be where we lose. I'm amazed I got this far, if I'm being real, so, I mean, I'm not complaining in any regards. I'm thrilled to even get here. Like, I can't just jump down from anywhere. I have to, like, jump down through those holes. That's so stupid. Am I the only person who thinks that's dumb? I can only get down over there? That's it? That's so dumb. I'm not a fan. Like, can I make him run out of things to throw? Or is there certain things he can't throw? Oh my god, bro. Who designed this? Did anyone test this game, like, at all? It's so bad. It's so stupidly difficult. Like, not even, like, fun difficult. Just, like, actually straight up annoying. I don't know if any of these attacks are, like, good against him either, is the thing, you know? Like, that did nothing. Well, I guess I got half his health down, though, so that's something. Better than nothing. I don't have any batarangs now, which kind of blows, but... He threw the whole S at me. I feel like I can't outrun him quick enough to get up these freaking areas. Like, I'm really trying here. Okay. He's only got 1 health. We might be able to get through this if I can manage to pull a freaking crazy one at my ass here. He's just too fat. Like, how am I supposed to get up there without him attacking me? Like, I literally can't. He walks back to the other side of the screen faster than I can jump back. How am I supposed to get up there without getting hit? Okay, there we go. This game is stressing me out. Just saying. Just putting that out there. I'm surprised that I'm this far. God, they have a lot of health. I remember this too. I don't remember what level I got to when I was a kid. I've never beaten this game. I will say that. But I don't remember what level I did get to when I was a kid. I have absolutely no idea. It can't have been much farther than where I am right now. Either that or I was like a master at this game when I was a kid. Oh, okay. I understand. Is there anything else? Like secret? This miss is ready to just toss that. I have no weapons. There's no weapons nearby. I'm assuming this is supposed to be like Shrek's office building? Or is this supposed to be the mall? How do I get that? Can I guess I could probably... Really? I can't use my grappling hook. Okay, there we go. 20 batarangs will help a little bit. Oh, of course, you're just gonna, like, bomb me for no reason. I can't do any... Like, I can go over there, but I can't. Ow. So I'm curious if there's, like, an item I can get over. Okay, there's something... Oh, God. Well... How am I supposed to not get hit by that? Like, legitimately, how? Please, I would love to know. Okay. What was that? More batarangs? Or was that bats? No, batarangs. Okay, well. I mean, it's something. Can I not climb up there? I can, but I can't at the same time. Probably skipping a lot of items doing this, but, you know. How am I supposed to get up there with that? Like, are you fucking shitting me, bro? Who does not... Did nobody playtest this at all? This is so bad. There's, like, literally no way for me to attack them. I guess I gotta go this way. I mean, like, how am I even gonna remotely figure that out? Or not, because there's no way for me to get this. Like what? I am so confused with this game. Genuinely. Okay, well, there's like some of those things that... God, this is so badly designed, it's not even crazy. I feel like I'm crazy. Of course the fire hurts me. Why wouldn't the fire hurt me? Does it start me from Act 2 now? Is that the gimmick with the continues? Oh, it makes me want to keep playing, but I'm not going to. I played this for an hour. That's enough. We'll go to an actual good Batman game. Still a little bit frustrating, but more frustrating in a challenging way and less of a fucking stupid way. Okay, just give me like 1 minute and I'll be right back with the next game. I should probably go over here and make sure we're good too. Okay. I will be right back. Okay, we should be good now, hopefully. Am I good? What is going on here? Sorry. So much screwing around with stuff to get stuff to work on this. There we go. The thing is, I gotta like resize these games because they're all like different aspect ratios. So just give me a second here. I know it sucks. I don't even like doing this, but easiest way to do it on the fly, to be fair. Okay. Okay. Batman Returns, Sega CD. That's the one we're doing right now. This game is one of my favorite Sega CD games that I own. It is one of my overall favorite Sega CD games as well. But genuinely a huge improvement to what we got on the last one there. Hang on now. There we go. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do, I think normal's the only thing. Yeah, we'll just keep it on normal. I am gonna add more lives because I think 7's max, right? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, so basically, essentially, the Batman Returns game for Sega Genesis was badly received for obvious reasons. And they did a version for Sega CD. Did I change that to driving only? I should check that. I don't know if I did. And they did a Sega CD version of the game, which does have all the levels and everything that the Genesis version has. It just has driving levels in between each different location, essentially. So, yeah, see how it says full game on the top? You wanna do that. So you can do platform only. That's the Genesis game. You can do full, which is the driving in between the Genesis levels. And then you can do driving only, which is, if you're smart and you don't hate yourself, is the way you want to play this. Because this game is actually really good. Definitely challenging. I've gotten pretty far now. I think I may have beaten it with my friend one time, but yeah. So let's play it. Batman Returns, Sega CD, and you'll see why this game is great. And the music is one of the reasons. Because the music in this game is fire. Can you see you, Willow? There you go. A little bit closer. I'm just trying to make sure this looks fine. I think it does. Okay. I remember the controls now. What's gas? B? B, okay. And that's rocket, and that's... Okay, got it. So yeah, this is essentially like a super scalar driving game. If you know what a super scalar is, something Sega was very good at in the 80s and 90s. It's like one of their fortes in terms of like arcade games, like Afterburner and Space Harrier. And this game is no exception to that rule. There is actually a kind of spiritual sequel to this game as well on Sega CD, which is the Batman and Robin animated series. There's a game based on the animated series, and it's essentially a driving game, the same thing as this. But it's not as good. There's a lot more like objective stuff you gotta do rather than just blowing shit up. And it kind of ruins the experience, because even though Batman doesn't kill, this game is just fun the way it is, in my opinion. I don't think it needs to have any of that, like, you know... What's the most important thing about a game? Being able to fucking play it and it being fun. Or at least entertaining to some degree. And this game is definitely that. So you do have a time limit to get through each section, but it's pretty reasonable until the later levels. It gets a little bit more frustrating, but it's okay. Okay, boss time. Which is the Jack-in-the-Box guy. Can be an annoying boss. For obvious reasons. Oh. Got me there. 23 seconds. He's almost dead. We're really close to beating him here. First try. 1 health. Ow, he's destroying me though. Usually I'm pretty good at dodging, but not today apparently. But yeah, as you can see, this game is pretty competent in the graphics department, in the gameplay department, sound department. Like, everything is great. Like, even the in-game sounds are well done in my opinion. And they're all done in, like, really good stereo format, so, like, you can actually hear what side the cars are on and stuff. It's actually nice. I'm not gonna lie. People say Sega CD is a crappy console, and I'm like, no, man, there's a lot of good games for Sega CD, and this is one of them. The Lunar game started on Sega CD. Vey is a really good JRPG on Sega CD, not a lot of people have heard of. It's also a Working Designs one, same as Lunar. Popful Mail, Snatcher, Robo LS. There's so many good games. A lot of them are expensive though. That's the main problem. I wish that we could get like some re-releases of some of those games, like a Snatcher re-release, because that's a game that I would love to own, even if it was a like reproduction new version of it. Like, absolutely worth owning in my opinion. Just saying. Might be a game I'm going to play on the channel soon, actually, just because I've not fully experienced it myself before. I've watched people play through Snatcher. I know the story. It was a while ago, so I don't remember a lot of it. But yeah, it's one of those games that I've always wanted to really play through, so I'm thinking about doing it. Seriously considering it after Christmas. We'll see how I feel by then, though, because my mood on what kind of games I want to play can change in a freaking instant, so yeah. God, their Molotovs are hard to avoid sometimes. Nice. Okay. We're gonna play the Super Nintendo version of Batman Returns after this, just FYI as well. This boss can be kind of frustrating depending on how much he wants to be a dickhead. So essentially, you gotta knock off these like firefighter dudes that come out one at a time and avoid his flamethrower. Sometimes they don't exactly line up the way you want it to. You don't want to get hit by any of his fire because it literally drains your health so fast. It's not funny. Usually takes me a couple tries. Although I think the last time I streamed this game, and I did just this game, I'm pretty sure I did it like first try. Which is a rare occurrence that does not happen very often. See, the thing is, sometimes he'll do the fire on the same side that they pop out, and then that's obviously not ideal. It's a weird thing, because you gotta like let off on the gas a lot, because otherwise he will absolutely wreck you. Okay, here we go. He's not gonna come out on that side this time. Or that side. Okay, got him. Fall back, go over. Okay, we got one guy left, and then we can start wailing on this dude. Woo! Second try, not bad. Not the best performance on my part, but, you know, we're getting there. That's the whole act, too, so now we're on to the next part. I love these little cutscene things, too. So you can see there would have been, like, a platforming level, and then it cuts to this, and it's like, oh, yeah, you're going on a driving mission, you know? I don't think it's every level either. I think it's only like, you know how we went to like the next full level after we did like 2 bosses. I think it's like that. Once it goes to a new scene, or a new act, sorry, then it does all the scenes. So there will be a driving level in between each act. Whew, okay. This one can be kind of tricky. So we'll see. Mainly because these guys don't have the Molotovs like they had in the last one. They have these like rocket launchers that come out the back, and they're kind of hard to avoid sometimes, especially if you're trying to do this within a very specific time limit. And they take 2 hits from rockets instead of 1 now, which is nice. Love that for me. Thing is, like, you're trying to hit them with your like bomb, your missile things like I'm doing right now, whatever these are. But like it's hard to hit them and not get hit because you have to kind of stand right behind them because it's a straight shot. And they fit a lot more enemies in between each like scene here too. The thing is if there's trees on the side of the road and you're fighting one of these vehicles, you can ram them in the side. You can sideswipe them and it'll actually blow them up if they hit the tree, which is pretty useful, but it doesn't always work. A lot of times it backfires. I mean, I'll end up hurting myself. Okay. Not bad, not bad. First scene is done. Okay, so these cars have flamethrowers like that boss did, basically. Essentially. Same thing. Those angles, when you can get those nice, like, drifting angles where you can hit him and drive ahead, are huge advantages. I wish I had more rockets, though. Like, he shot that on an angle. Come on, bro. We do have continues still anyway, so I'm not really too worried, but I'm just happy to be playing this game. Even when I'm losing at this game, I'm still having fun, whereas that other game was... ugh. I don't even know how to explain my feelings towards Batman Returns on Genesis. It's such a complicated relationship. I can't tell if the game is actually as bad as I think it is, or if it's just, like, the fact that it, like, ruined my Christmas when I was a kid. Because I thought I was getting, like, the Super Nintendo game, and I ended up getting that. I'm sure there's somebody out there that would defend that game, right? And like I said, it's not even like the worst thing ever, because graphically it's actually not too bad. I don't really like the purple color scheme that they go with. That's like a thing for Batman from this era for whatever reason, but, you know, it's something. Okay. Now here's the next boss. This boss kind of does suck a little bit. You can kind of not go on the road and deal with him, but it doesn't always work out for you. Because this guy also has a flamethrower, which is a real big theme with these bosses. And the other thing about this is you don't want to take too long, because you only have, like, literally a minute to beat the entire boss, so it's kind of hard. I always find I get through this boss with, like, 1 health to spare, because their health bar is kind of line up pretty consistently together if you're trying to hit him, but it's kind of hard to do. I always try to explain the controls to this game whenever like I'm playing it, and it's really hard to explain to people if you're not playing it. But essentially the gas is your B button, and shooting this button is like you can't hold it to shoot, you have to like click it. So you're kind of like tapping the gas pedal and your shoot at the same time to get like that speed, because otherwise you'll accelerate too much and you'll end up being like right in front of the boss, which you don't want because he will obliterate you. But yeah, so it is what it is. Like, see, I just did like 5 rockets on that guy and they all hit him and it did like barely any damage. So generally what I try to do is try to stay on this little like side skirt of the road and then hit him when I can, and then try to avoid the fire as much as possible. Sometimes it's kind of hard to avoid, but you can do it. It is possible. Like, he's obliterating me just then. Yeah, 'cause see, sometimes you'll hit the stuff on the side of the road too, and that does damage to you as well. Not fun. Not fun at all. Like, we're so close to beating this guy right now, but we have 8 seconds, and I probably won't be able to do it in that amount of time. Shit. I find this is the boss that I get stuck on probably the most. Even the next level's boss I don't find as hard as this one. I don't know what it is. I think it's more the time limit for me with this one. I feel like if I didn't have a time limit, I'd be able to do this boss a lot easier. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. That being said, if we do die and we get a game over, our continue starts from the very beginning of this act. So it's not the end of the world. I guess it's kind of similar to the other one. I never really thought about it like that. To the Genesis game, I mean. Almost got it. Oh, come on. I'm so fucking close right now. That's it. I told you, I get through this with 1 health. It always happens. I'd rather get a game over on like the next sections because I don't want to have to deal with that bullshit. Okay. I don't... My thing with this level, I find more than me dying from damage, is that I find the time limit is the thing that gets me a lot. Because, like, you really gotta, like, just go all out trying to get rid of these trucks and shit, like, really fast. Especially these armored ones, because they do so much damage to you, and also they take a beating, so it's, like, so hard to do. And there's a lot, because I'm pretty sure there's, like, 2 more trucks yet, and then there's 2 more cars after this. Like, the flamethrower cars. And I hit something, so I'm dead. It's okay. I really don't want to have to restart this whole level from the beginning, because that means I'll have to do that boss again, but whatever. We'll try our best here. We got rid of both of them pretty quick succession. That's not good for us. Okay, 2 of those are gone. Sweet. Let me just try and do some missiles on this, because it'll weaken him a little bit better than any of my rest of my weapons will. Thing too is if you die and you come back with another life, they do refill your rockets, so there's at least that. Your weapons don't really have a range either. I should mention that they don't really have a range, but like where the level does have like bumps and like hills, that does hinder them and they can hit off the road. So you kind of don't want that to happen, obviously. Fucking flamethrowers, man. They drain your health like there's no tomorrow. It's the worst part. I probably got started from the very beginning now. That fucking sucks. I think it is, right?
You don't really think you'll win, do you?
You don't really think you'll win, do you? Nothing like some Danny DeVito lines in the middle of your video game. Hype you up. Even when you lose, you still feel good about it. Okay, try this again. See if we can do this good this time. Like I said, I'm not doing like the best at this game right now, but like I'm not getting frustrated to the point where like the game is not fun for me, you know what I mean? Like I know that when I fuck up in this game, it's my fault. And when with the other one for Genesis, I feel like a lot of it is just bad game design that kind of ruins the experience, you know? It's hard to explain, but yeah. I think I'm explaining it. God, fucking perish, thank you. I had more missiles. Did I really use that many missiles? Huh. The more you know. See, I gotta beat this truck in 5 seconds. This is where the issues come in. Not always easy. Sometimes it'll be like one shot off of killing them. There we go. Stage 1 done. Stage 2, here we go. I do like that they don't fully replenish your health, but they do give you like a good boost. Can appreciate that. There we go, push him into the trees. Can we do the same with you? Yeah. Batman's a menace on the road, man. He just like bashes people into trees and shit. Batman not fucking around. Michael Keaton's Batman is the most badass dude in the world. Yeah, like see how much that flamethrower drains my health is crazy. Because it just lingers on you, right? And it does constant damage, just not like a little bit of damage, you know? If that makes any sense. So a lot of times with these vehicle parts here, like I'll try to push them into the trees and usually it'll work. Because the motorcycles are much easier to kill than any of the other vehicles. Even as annoying as they are. There we go. Whew. Killing it. Okay, boss time. I don't have any missiles though, which is not great. We might be able to do it. I don't know though, because we need to do a lot of damage to him in pretty quick amounts of time. Without taking damage yourself, and doing it really fast, and not hitting the rocks on the side of the road, because they also damage you, and slow you down, and then you have to speed up to get to them, and there's a whole nother issue. I hate it when, like, it's, I don't know if it's random where they spawn on the side. I don't think it is. But, like, I feel like it's pretty, annoying when they spawn really close to the road. Okay, we got them first try. Way better than last time, and we're getting to the next section with 6 lives, so that will definitely help us a lot. I'd like to point out and appreciate how good the background in this looks. I think it's really cool. Like like the way it parallax scrolls through the back of the level and stuff like that, and then you get all the sprite scaling. I assume, I'm not sure, and I don't know the technical side of this game, but I'm kind of assuming that the Genesis is doing the background, and the Sega CD is doing like the road and like all the stuff like that. Oh my god, these guys are kicking my ass this time. There's no way I'm getting through this first section because I still got like a bunch of cars to kill. I have 36 seconds and no life. Fuck. We got more lives to deal with it this time. Okay. I haven't played the Super Nintendo Batman Returns in a good while either, so I'm actually kind of excited to go into that. For whatever reason, these are just games that I don't play that often. Oh my god, sometimes I swear their aim is like immaculate, and other times they can't hit you at all. Like that, like they fucking got destroyed there. God, my poor fingers playing this game. Need a turbo button. Legit need a turbo button in this game. How'd you not bang into that statue? Come on, bro. Like, Jesus, Murphy, bro. How much health do they have? See what I'm saying? Some of the cars in this, man, are like tanks, bro. You can be like just spamming the friggin' attack button and it'll just like not do shit. I'm trying to turn out of the way so I don't get hit by these rockets, but like, man, it's so hard to avoid them sometimes. Depends on if they decide to go kind of into your line of fire, because you kind of want to have that angle like I'm doing right now where you're like drifting on your side a little bit so that you can hit them at like an angle instead of just being directly behind them, because obviously that's not what you want with the rockets, right? If you can get to them before that bridge, is nice because you can kind of push them up against the bridge and kill them too, so that's always a plan. Okay, next. I see, I'm trying to avoid getting hit, but like it's kind of hard to when you're doing a turn and you can't really have anywhere to go. Oh my god, please just perish. Thank you. Should be just the two or three cars maybe. Even though these guys are still a pain in my ass. Okay. This guy is obliterating me. Okay, there we go. Whew. Damn. Alright, this is the tunnel level, isn't it? I forgot about this level. Like, I can't move anywhere. There's nowhere for me to go. Like, I can't... It's not like you have much of a turning radius with this either, you know? Because you're... Like, it's not real 3D, you know? It's hard to explain if you don't know how this kind of game is made. Like, I'm doomed. I'm so dead here. Oh, maybe not. Not yet, anyway. I'm dead here, though, because this guy's gonna just, yeah. I was like, he's just gonna go right off the side and kill me. It's okay. It's okay. I always like playing this game on stream, though, because this is one of those games that, like, a lot of people I find don't know about. Even people, like, with Sega CD, I find a lot of people don't know about this game, and it's, like, such a good game, man. Such a genuinely underappreciated game, in my opinion. I wish you could ram them into the walls and damage them in here, but it doesn't work, unfortunately. Like, he did a lot of damage to me and so quick with that friggin' flamethrower. Like, I'm not... There's no brake button either, so, like, your only way to avoid getting hit by the flamethrower stuff is to let off on the gas. And so, like, if you let off on the gas, you slow down, but, like, not to the level that you'd want, if that makes sense. For fuck's sake, dude, I can't not avoid it. Like, look how many rockets they throw. There we go. And like I said, it's one of those things where, like, it might be easier if you could, like, take your time, but you really can't take your time in this. Like, look how much health he just took off me in, like, literally 2 seconds. I do kind of wish there was health pickups, like, you could get, but there's not. Like, I can't slow down. I'm not hitting the gas. You can see my speed over in the bottom right. Like I said, you'll notice that I'm like tapping because you'll see it like kind of fluctuate a little bit. Okay, that was pretty quick on those ones. I'm gonna try to not get too close maybe on this one. Trying to not get hit by that fucking missile, goddamn. This is so annoying. Try to get rid of this guy first, because he's more dangerous than the rocket dudes are. They hit you a lot, but they don't do nearly as much damage as the flamethrower does. At least not as quickly, in my opinion. Man, getting through this section is like literally pulling teeth. God, there's still enemies? How many fucking dudes are there in this section? I honestly don't remember because it's like not very often that I get this far without whatever, because a lot of times it's just me showing someone this game. There are a lot of dudes here though. Let off on the gas. We don't want to get too close to that guy because we have no health to deal with it. There we go. We barely made it through that stage. Still, oh yeah, okay, we're out now. Cool. I do like that the background seems to be getting closer too. I forgot about this guy with the freaking go-karts. I don't know if killing the go-karts is necessary. I think we just have to get close to him and hit him, right? Which we might be better off dying and trying again, because... God dang, that does a lot of damage. Also, I feel like those go-karts are kind of just, like, bracking me here. I'm playing this game for like 40 minutes. That's surprising. I didn't think we were playing it that much. See what I mean about these enemies though? Like, they're so hard to avoid, and like if you don't deal with the go-karts, literally they will just attack you non-stop, and it's like you're trying to get close to this dude, but like it's very hard to do with the go-karts there because they will attack you on the side and you can't slow down. God damn. Okay, and this is my last attempt at this because I'm gonna have to reset the whole fucking level. Like, trying to get your speed to where you want it, I feel like, is a huge part of this game, and it's not the easiest sometimes, especially on these boss levels where you have, like, a gimmick that you have to deal with, because otherwise, like, it wouldn't be so bad, you know? Like, we're so close to killing him right now. Okay. Do I try one more time? Do I give it one more attempt? This whole level?
You don't
Really think you'll win, do you? I also like to point out that the platform that the Batmobile is on when it spins to get back into action is like a CD. That's a neat little touch. I like that. Sega's smart. Sega knows marketing, or at least they did back then. Despite all their failures. I wish I still owned the Batman Returns Game Gear game, but I don't own it anymore. I used to own it when I was a kid, and I don't have it now. If I ever see it around, I'll definitely get it, because it is actually a good game. I'm pretty sure the Master System version is like a similar version, but like better. So I would like try that even, but I haven't seen that around either, if I'm being honest. This is such a genuinely good game, though. I love this game. Like I said, I'm losing and I'm still having fun, which is more than I could say for the one we just played. Because I was not having fun playing that. I was entertained in like a, oh my god, this game is terrible, but like I want to beat it kind of way. But this game is just like I'm actually enjoying myself. Funny story about this game, though. I actually do own 2 copies of this game because I bought it originally on eBay, and the one they sent me had a crack right through the disc, which sucked because obviously I couldn't play it. And they sent me out a second copy that they had, and that's this one here. This was one of the few Sega CD games I didn't buy in the box because the box for this game is super expensive. So I just had the disc and put it in like a DVD case kind of deal. See, it's only that... Okay, I was going to say, we barely made that. I made that right on the second. Okay. Last time. With no missiles. We might be able to do it. Like I said, it's kind of hard to avoid the fire. Sometimes, other times, you can do a pretty good job. But I just got obliterated by it because he put it right in my path. That's why I'm going out into the road every now and then, because you're kind of like baiting him to put it there instead of like in here on the shoulder. Because obviously you don't get really much of a chance to avoid it at that point, right? Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this without the missiles, because I'm not doing enough damage to him. And see, there's bumps in the road, too, so, like, some of your shots aren't hitting him. It's only, like, every now and then the ones that go over those bumps. It is actually pretty cool that it knows that there's, like, a depth there, you know? I think that's pretty cool. For a game of this era. Okay, we got past 6 lives, so now we're onto the tunnel. Still no missiles. Are we on tunnel? No, we're not. That's after this, isn't it? Shit, I never even thought of that. I got excited there. I was like, oh man, there's so many lives on this now. Nope. Nope. There you go. That was like a perfect angle to be able to hit them. I'm sorry about any glitchiness that's coming up on the screen, by the way. That's the, not the Elgato, but the converter thing for converting the AV to like an HDMI signal. It's slowly dying. It's just a cheap Amazon thing. Like, I have a lot of that on the go. Yeah, that guy got obliterated. Okay, there we go. Speed up. Bump that guy. Try not to get hit by this guy's flamethrower. Doing a terrible job at that. Bro, sometimes it's so hard to avoid that, and other times I can avoid it like every time. Fuck. So yeah, it refills your rockets every time you die, which is nice. Because if you do complete the level and you don't die, and you've used your rockets, you're kind of screwed until you die again, unless you pick some up. Which is those oil drums that you see on the road occasionally that have like a Batman symbol on it. Those are rockets. Just FYI. These. I'm trying to push him off the road. There we go. So then I don't have to use as many rockets. I can save it for those fucking flamethrower cars. Would be ideal, you know? Just saying. Okay, so another one. We'll still try to damage these guys anyways, because you never know. The last thing you need is them destroying you. That guy was taking a beating. Bro, why did I try to run up? Like, I was trying to slow down, and it's just, it doesn't slow down quick enough. I don't think you can brake, can you? Maybe you can with the other buttons. Because it's a 6-button controller, but I doubt it. I don't know, I don't have the manual, so I'd have to look it up. Okay. Not bad. It took a little bit more damage than I would have liked, but, you know, whatever. Just get rid of him real quick so I don't have to deal with him. So the thing with knocking them off the road is you gotta time it along with the whatever's coming up, and sometimes it's not exactly the easiest thing to do. That one went well. Could you perish, please? Like, I am doing so much damage right now. Thank you. I wish you could get health from killing the enemies, but you don't, which is, you know, is what it is. I'm getting my ass handed to me. I feel like there's like a little bit of luck involved in this too, because you don't really, like, the enemies don't always react the same. Sometimes they'll go to one side of the road, sometimes they'll go to the other side. Like, when they go to the other side of the road on this section, I'm obviously better off because I can avoid the rockets more, but, like, they're just killing me here because I can't get a good angle on them. You kind of want them on the angle where if they shoot straight back, they can't hit you, but you can hit them still, you know? There we go. Got 2 of that. Bro, like, how much damage do some of these vehicles take, bro? It's so much. It's actually ridiculous. These guys are throwing Molotov cocktails with, like, friggin' pinpoint accuracy. Oh my god, Parrish, thank you. Jesus, Murphy. See, that hill fucked me on that. Fucking, I can't avoid this shit. Like, I literally can't. I can't slow down. Fuck. So hard. I did good the first time. Now not so much, because I feel like I'm just getting, like, the worst outcome of how they're showing up here. Jesus Christ. Okay. See, that was perfect. How they showed up just then, that was exactly what you want. Yo, he got killed by some grass. Sucks to be him. I almost fucking killed myself then with the freaking trying to run him off the road. I'm literally wailing on this dude and it's doing nothing. Oh, I flew over them. Fuck. Like, I can't slow down enough. And then if I slow down, I'm not going to have enough time to beat the level. Okay. See, they're being unpredictable right now. To me, anyway. There we go. The other thing is, I guess it kind of depends on how much time it takes you to get through the first, like, few, too, because obviously the quicker you're doing this, the easier it's gonna be, the more time you can take to deal with some of these enemies. You know? Still have, what, 5 rockets? Okay. Trying to save the rockets for the cars, because the flamethrowers are what's killing me more than anything. Oh my god, like, how did you aim that like that perfectly, bro? Like, see how much, like, I feel like this is taking so much more time this time to kill them, and I'm literally wailing on them. Okay, goddamn. 18 seconds in, and I don't even have the first set of cars gone. You know? Okay. Slow down. Holy shit, man. This game's gonna make me cry. Tunnel section. I'm back here with about the same amount of lives I had last time, if I'm being real. And no rockets, which does not make this easier. Slow down. See, taking out those cars first is key if there's a motorcycle in the car. Slow down. Slow down. Thank you. That's a good angle. We can just wail on him a little bit. Okay. Huge, huge, huge. Big ups, big ups. See, you can stop him from doing the flamethrowing thing if you're damaging him. It stuns him, so, like, that's kind of what I'm trying to do when you see me, like, ram into the back of the car. Don't always work, clearly. Bro. So hard. Okay, this is the last attempt I'm gonna make, and we'll go to the Super Nintendo again. wanted to do something Christmassy, and I was trying to figure out Christmas games, and it was like this and Home Alone and like Duke Nukem. Those were the only three that I could like had access to. So I don't own any Die Hard games. Even though I used to own Die Hard for PC Engine. I don't anymore, unfortunately. Why I got rid of that? I don't know. It's a good question. If I'm being honest. I need to stop getting hit by those missiles like a freaking idiot. That's what I need to do. I need to stop being a dumbass. It's very difficult for me. Being a dumbass is one of the best things that I'm at. Could you perish, please? Thank you. Like, I gotta get past these next two fucking cars with 1 health. It's like impossible. Yeah, see, like, as soon as he hits me once, bam! All my life's gone. It sucks. I think that, yeah. Okay, we'll do Super Nintendo one now. I will be right back. I will give you this sick game over screen, though. This terrifying game over screen. I think sometimes it's Catwoman. Sometimes it's Penguin. Could be wrong though. Does it just go back to main menu now? Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. Okay, we should be pretty good now. Let me go over to my thing and make sure that we got this all nice and adjusted according to the aspect ratio, because Super Nintendo uses completely different aspect ratios than Sega does. I'm actually excited to play this, though. I haven't played this in a very long time now. What are my options here? Did I not select options? Am I stupid? Or is this just going back to the... Do I have to press start? Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Gonna play this on easy just for fun because that was brutal. Yeah, we'll go 7 lives. Seems like 7's like the overall thing that they all went with, eh? Okay, I'll press game start and then we'll pause and I'll try and fix the aspect ratio. Although it looks not bad, but usually Super Nintendo games are cropped. I'm not sure if that counts for this game, but it might. It may count. Like, see these like cutscene things? It's essentially what the Sega CD game is as a game, and I like that. I think that's pretty sick. Quickly pause really right away. See, it's like way cropped. You can make it. I don't want the image to be stretched too much because, like, that shit be stupid. Although there doesn't seem to be very much I can do here. That's pretty good. Okay, we'll stick there. I'm okay with that. And it's weird how this goes over the edge sometimes. I don't know why it does that, but it does. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's such a pain in the butt when you're changing, especially when you're changing consoles. It's like, you know, definitely an issue. Okay. Batman Returns Super Nintendo. AKA the best version. I can't wait to play the Sega CD version of this, if I'm being real. This game feels like it plays so fast now compared to playing like the Genesis game. Like it's just the it feels good to play this game. The punches all sound good, the music is good. Graphically, this game is great. Like everything looks nice. I loved like the parallax scrolling on the freaking the line scrolling on the floor to make it look like three-dimensional. Rather than just doing like an isometric view, you know? How are you not dead, bro? Really? I'm really in like the beat 'em up mode because like I was playing Streets of Rage with my friend when he came over. I'm super excited to play the Genesis version of this game. I'm actually curious. I wonder if there's a I wonder if they have like a playable demo out at all. Because I would like to try that. I would buy like an actual cart of that. Like I would buy a repro cart of that for sure. Because that's one of those games that I feel like would complete my childhood. So yeah, so anybody who hasn't played this game or the Genesis game, as you can see, when I was a kid, like I said, before Christmas, probably like, you know, September, October, I played this game at my friend's house. And I was like, man, and I was a huge Batman fan. I was pumped to play a Batman game. And I was like, man, Batman Returns, this is so cool. Like, it's actually, like, such a good game. And then I was like, oh, Mom, can I get Batman Returns for Christmas? And I, like, friggin', like, want it so bad. And then, obviously, the one that we played first, I got that. And I was like, what the f is this? Like, this isn't what I played. Because, you know, like, I know some kids might know the difference, but, like, I didn't. And, like, I was, like, shocked at, like, how shit of a game it was compared to this. Like, why Konami didn't... I guess Konami wasn't really making a lot of Sega games, though, to be fair. They did eventually. We got more Treasure games than Sega than Konami, which is, for those who don't know, developers from Konami. Like, even all the music in this is from the movie. You know what I mean? Like, that's the crazy part. Or, like, variations of the movie music. Versus the fucking Batman Returns on Genesis, which is just, like, random music. Like, it's not bad, but it's not the movie. Like, this game just feels like the movie, which is why I always loved it. It starts off same as the opening scene in the movie. You know what I mean? You're just... He's going around town clearing up all the gangs. And then it ends literally where that scene in the movie ends, with friggin' fighting the random clown guy that's got like Selena Kyle held captive with a taser. Nice. I was surprised looking at the trailer they made for the Genesis port of this, though. Like, I was like, man, they did a good job. Like, they actually... Obviously, it has less colors and stuff like that, but, like, it looks really good. It is genuinely a good-looking game. Better just go on and fucking trying to kill that guy. Just go tank the hits. Just tank the hits, baby. It's the Conker way. See those statues in the background, right? Like, they're in the movie, I get it, but, like, Batman never fought them in the movie, so why the fuck are they the boss in the other game? Anyways. When we could have had this, like, seriously. You know? Am I stupid for thinking that? Oh, I forgot that he does that bounce back thing. It gets me every time. I just get an extra life? I hope so. Oh, and he's out of here. I mean, we even get these movie still cutscenes in the middle. Like, can you really complain? Is Max Shrek a character created in the movie? He has to be, right? It seems like a very Tim Burton character. I mean, they took the penguin quite literally. Make sure we're all good here too, because I didn't really check, did I? Scene 2, battle in the streets of Gotham City. So what else is new? Okay, we're good. Cool. Just checking. I do like that you can throw him against the back of the wall too. Like, I don't know what it is about that, but it's just, it feels so good. The punches in this just feel like real punches. Like, they hit so hard, you know? Batman's fucking ripped in this too. I just want to point. Michael Keaton is ripped in this game. They really did my boy good. Surprisingly, like, all the stuff being said about bad Batman games, there are more good Batman games than there are Batman games, just like in general reaches of just Batman as a franchise in general. There's way more good Batman games than there are bad ones. Fuck you, dude, really? My ass kicked by a thin clown, really? How dare you? The sprite work in this game is great. Like, it's crazy how good it is. Get rid of him real quick because I want him to do the belly flop thing at me. Which is like, I was saying this to my friend the other day when we were playing Streets of Rage. I was like, is it just me or do like fighting games always have like the same cliche enemies? Am I like crazy? Like, even this game is guilty of it to a certain degree. I don't know about one of them. There might be one of them it doesn't have. But I know, so like a lot of games have like overweight enemies, right? And the overweight enemies will always do belly flops. Like, why is that? Why is that one of the things? The other thing is, mandatory beat 'em up game needs to have an elevator level where you're going up on an elevator and enemies get off on the elevator, like they come onto the elevator at each floor. Like, that's another thing that's in almost every beat 'em up game. And another one is the freaking chicks with whips. is absolutely another one that always happens. Just things you notice playing beat 'em up games. It is like one of my favorite genres of retro games, so I love me a good beat 'em up game. The boss of this one is one of the bosses we did in the other game too, right? It's the big guy, the big burly man. Methinks. Bro. You're exceeding the speed limit of 35, sir. It's time for me to kick the shit out of you, okay? that guy smoking? I just realized that. He has a smoke in his mouth, I think. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe it's just the way the sprite looks. It does look like he has a smoke in his mouth, though. Maybe I'm wrong. My only pet peeve with this game is that I don't get to use the Batmobile to set the fire breather guy on fire, like in the movie. Literally one of the cruelest deaths Batman. Everyone always brings up the bomb one, like where he puts the bomb on the big dude. But nobody ever brings up that one. This is a really cool looking level too. So, like, were those, like, children just standing on the elevator with a clown? Like, with like, an evil clown guy? Legit? Oh, here's a cool part. I always thought this was really cool when I was a kid. Seeing, like, transitions like this in video games with, like, these cool, like, wavy heat effects always blew my mind as a kid. Batman and Robin on Genesis is another one that has similar effects. How do I, okay. Like that. Gotcha. Just tank the hits. We're good. We got 8 lives. How are you supposed to not get hit by that? We gotta kill this guy. Yeah, there we go. Or not kill him, but, you know. You can kill them, right? Yeah, I was gonna say. I remember being able to kill the stilt dudes. This game is so genuinely good. Like, everything about this game is so well done. It's crazy. They even got, like, the Cobblepot for Mayor, like, posters, like, perfectly like they look in the movie. Like, it's like, so much attention to detail. That is why Konami games always had a good rep back at the time for being some of the best games. Like, literally, the sprite work, the music, everything about them was great. I think the only company that probably gets more props on music was Sunsoft. Sunsoft's music was really good, especially in the 8-bit era. And kind of into the 16-bit era, but I feel like they kind of lost their oomph with the 16-bit era for the most part. Although the Batman '89 movie they did, or video game they did for Genesis, was extremely good. The music was great. That didn't have much to do with the movie, but still. Gremlins is one that I always think of. Is it Gremlins or Gremlins 2? For Nintendo, always like had really good music. I think it's the second one. One of my favorite video game soundtracks, actually. Legitimately. Leave the child alone, man. Who do you guys think you are? Ow! That guy kicked my ass. Oh, fuck these bomb dudes. They must be favorites of the boss guy. It would be cool if we could take the bomb from one of the clowns and actually use it against the boss, like in the movie. Okay. These rocket launcher guys can be kind of annoying, so I'm trying to kind of avoid them a little bit until I have to deal with him. Oh, really? He still had health? I thought he only had like 1 health left. Am I crazy? Fuck these... Fuck these dudes, man. Doing the butt bounces. Butt bounces and belly flops. They always do that. Like, why is that a thing? It's so mean. Okay. There's our boy. The boss that we barely got through on the Genesis game. He's a much cooler boss than this, though. not as gimmicky. Ow. Bro just knocked the entire life out of me. Fuck this guy. The worst part is you try to hit this guy, and I find that like the clowns always get in the fucking way of your throws because you're trying to throw the fucking batarang sometimes, and it don't work. Ah, fuck. Trying to just keep him away from me while I'm dealing with those dudes. Strongman. T. Strongman. I wonder what's his first name. Am I stupid for not knowing that? What does the T stand for? Total Strongman? He's not taking much damage though, is he? Fuck. Oh, fuck this guy, man. Does so much damage, bro. Fuck! Oh, we have those life test tubes too. I forget. How do I use those? Bro, I'm trying... How am I not on the right level to hit him with that? Was it, can I stun lock him off screen? Kind of. That actually works pretty well. How did not hit you? Fuck you, bro. Get out of here. Oh. Not good. Got him. Har. This controller is nice. This is the first time I've ever used this. I've had it for a little while, but it's a Hori pad, which is like a really good brand name from back then. I don't know if they still make controllers. I guess they do. But it's a SNES controller, but it's just really nice. I also like this colored like Super Famicom, which is cool. You don't really think you'll win, do you? Things change. Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. Never be beaten, in my opinion, but maybe I'm biased. Oh, right, I forgot about this level. Okay, this is one of the infinite things we have, infinite batarangs. But we gotta use our thing to get out of it. Our grappling hook. Our bat grappling hook? Is it just a grappling hook, or is it a battling hook? Oh god damn it. That was almost bad. I thought I fucked that up for a second. The Catwoman's on top, right? Yeah. I was gonna say, they were taking a while to try to kill me here. The big dudes are a little bit more annoying. Seem they just come from... Oh no, they don't. I was gonna say they just come from the windows with the lights on, but they don't. They do come from other ones. That's really it. Probably gonna lose a couple lives up here, I'm sure. I need to, like, not be shit here. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Can I... That works. Once again, to be fair, this is like, you know, in both games. The Genesis game starts on this, though, which is kind of weird. So I don't think this is something that happened in the movie at all, right? The, like, whole, like, being on the Iron Girder, like, bridge area. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, see? See what I said? What did I say? Elevator level where enemies drop in or get off on each floor. Literally is one of the things every beat 'em up game has. Like, it's one of those things that has to happen. I don't know what it is about it. And you know what? We're about to fulfill the chicks in leather with whips because Catwoman's in this game. And that's literally her whole thing. Like, how do I use the test tubes? Am I crazy? I don't remember how to do it. Can't do it now because I have health, but find out, I guess. Oh god. I thought I had more room. I did not. Game over. I like that game over screen better. Okay. Don't really stun them for very long when you hit them, do it? The stilt guys, I mean. You're kind of better off just strolling past them. Okay. Stand over in this corner because it seems like this is the best corner to be in. Stilt guy only lands on the other side. Till the end. Just goes in the middle though, rather than the very end. Oh come on, I had invincibility frames. What's the? I keep forgetting the fucking controls. Okay, here we go. Oh. Just kicking my ass. Come on, Batman. Come on, Bats. Bataranger. Whoa. Holy shit, that did a lot of damage. I didn't expect that to do as much damage as it did. If I'm being real. The sprites in this game are great, too. I just like to point out how large the sprites are. It's, like, actually crazy to see, because, like, you go to Genesis and you don't see very many games with sprites this large. One of those things Super Nintendo is really good at. Not that you don't see it on Genesis, but you don't see it as often. I'm not completely inept. I know I know each console's weaknesses and stuff. For sure. God, I haven't even done any damage to her yet. Am I stupid? Am I doing something wrong? Or am I just not hitting her enough? How could you? I'm a woman. Oh, I'm sorry. Gets his ass kicked immediately. Come on, bruh. Really? You ain't gonna let me up? You ain't gonna let me try to get you? Does that damage her? Genuinely, does that damage her? I can't even, like, get up sometimes because she's literally in the way. I just don't like the jump kicks. I'm probably gonna die here because I'm terrible at this, but it's okay. That does damage you though, which is kind of annoying. That does a lot of fucking damage when that hits you. Oh, come on, really? Really? That doesn't count as extra life? I thought 0 did. Okay, we'll try one more time. Does it start from there, from the beginning? Okay, it starts from there. Okay. Man, half of these attacks, they just don't register, like, at all. That does kind of work better, though, the grappling hook for damaging her, by the looks of it. Oh my god, bro. Getting her safety life bar down even is like hard to do. God fucking damn, bro. What's the trick to beating her? There's gotta be a trick, right? Oh, that works pretty well. She don't like that at all. If you can kind of stun lock her with that, like that. But she does do that flip thing, gets her out of the way pretty quick. I'm genuinely surprised that she hasn't lost that barrier, so like I'm hitting her pretty consistently here. Fuck you, bro. Like I'm not even into her like actual health bar yet. Like I'm actually shocked. There we go. God, she's brutal. She's brutal. She's definitely harder in this game than the Genesis one. I'll give her that. At least it's a more interesting boss fight though. Like she's not just like jumping around and using the whip constantly and that's it. She has like more than one attack, you know? Give her that much. Get out of here. Where you going, Willow? You're lying down behind me. I'll turn off the cat cam then. Damn. Saved by kitty litter. That would absolutely kill her. Like falling into sand from that height. Hey. Lie down, you. You'll be good. You don't need to go over there. We need to talk. That is not how that conversation went. From what I remember. As a kid, not understanding what they were saying. When I got older, I'm like, oh. Like, look at the color palette. Like, look how, like, the shadows in this one. Like, that's crazy, bro. It looks so good. I don't know how they're going to do this and make it look good on Genesis, but if they manage to do that, I'll be impressed. I'm impressed already with the amount of effort they... honestly, I'd be happy even if they didn't do it, because it's not necessary, but it would be cool, because it is a really cool looking section. This is one of the few games that makes me... Because I'm always like, oh, I'm going to sell my Nintendo games, because I don't sell them as much as... Or I don't play them as much as I do my Genesis stuff, and then, like, this is one of the games that makes me want to keep my Super Nintendo. This and Contra 3. Fuck Donkey Kong Country. I'm one of the few people that's not the biggest fan of Donkey Kong Country, but... I'm not good at those games, that's why. Look, we're getting a full Batman theme here. How cool is that? The Danny Elfman theme. Who doesn't want 16-bit Danny Elfman? Come on. Oh, you piece of shite. Get out of here. Fire clown, my ass. Dead clown is more like it. Like, see, even this part is from the movie. Like, this is where the Ice Princess or whatever gets captured, and she's freaking... Catwoman's holding her hostage in, like, a chair. Like, it's just, like, so many levels in this game actually exist unlike the other game. Get out of here. How's that not hitting both of them? Are you kidding me? Well, I wasn't even close to that. Get out of here. Go on. Get sick of you. Sword Swallower. Ugh. Even Willow's watching this. Damn, Willow, you enjoying this, hey? Damn, let me get my ass kicked by Catwoman so you can see. Like, a double freaking boss fight with Catwoman is crazy. I think we still gotta continue, Willow. Yeah. Think we can do it? She watches, you know, you play these games and she will just watch. Whether she's distracted by the things moving or not, I don't know, but she legitimately sometimes is just, like, super entertained by, like, video games, or sometimes she'll see the cat cam if I'm starting stream and she'll just be, like, amazed that there's, like, a cat on screen. And then when she moves, she's obviously not in front of the camera, so then the cat goes away and she doesn't understand what it is. Willow, really? That was working for a little bit there. That plan was pretty sick. It was pretty foolproof until it wasn't. Hey. See, if she does the flip thing, she's invincible. You can't hit her when she does that. It does suck that she can hit you when you're, like, on the ground, though. Because it does a lot of damage. Willow, get down from there! You gotta be a nuisance right now, don't you? You can't chill out. That is good for dodging her, though. I'll give it that. Doesn't always work, but when it does, it does. Also, you kind of seem to be able to get like an attack in when she does that as well. Oh, twice, Selena, you're down. Gotta go, girl talk. Is she gonna say it? Yeah. Nice. Even the dialogue is like straight out the movie. Like it's not like slightly the same. It's exactly. I don't know what that laugh is, but it's something. I guess that doesn't work here. I'm probably gonna lose on this boss fight, I'm sure. I don't think there's another continue after this. I don't think 0 counts. Does he always do that like low fly part? Because if that's the deal, then I'll just wait for him to do that. Take my time. What sucks is you can't touch him. Like if you come into contact with him, it does damage to you, right? Which is not obviously ideal. Like I'm not even barely damaging him right now. I'm not using the test tubes. I'm pressing every button, but it wasn't doing anything. Well, that's it for that, I guess. Okay, I'm probably just gonna end stream here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it very much. I will be back again. When will I be back? I'm not sure. I might do a stream tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time, but if I do, it might be an earlier one. But I am going to see a movie, so maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, if you like the content, like and subscribe on YouTube. I was about to say Facebook. And follow me on Twitch. And I'll see you guys after Christmas, I guess, when we'll be completing Guruman in one last stream. And then we'll be moving on with Chrono Trigger. And after that, I got a couple other games that we're ready to jump into. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks very much. Peace out. Merry Christmas. Willow says Merry Christmas too. Bye-bye.